was huge. Pause. But nah, like seriously though, like you know them giant sugar cookies you get from Wendy's? Yes, those ones, right? Now take one of those and multiply it by 2. Like I had never seen a cookie that big before in my life. And my goodness, that shit smelled good. So I then took a bite out of it. Bro. In this world, we got 2 types of people. On one hand, we got niggas who are very kind, generous people. Like these are the types of people you can confidently count on when things starts to go south. These types of people will hold it down and gladly share their things with you in times of struggles, like food, money, and etc. Take my girlfriend for example, right? She is literally one of the sweetest people that I know. And what does she have to do with this story? I don't fucking know. I'm just adding more stuff to the story so I can increase the watch time of my YouTube channel so it can go viral and get paid. Like fuck nigga, I'm trying to eat too. This house rent ain't gonna pay itself, you know? But anyways, like I was saying, on the other hand, we got those gritty ass selfish niggas that don't care about nobody else but themselves. Like these types of people will have 2 cheesesteak sandwiches in their hands and will gladly eat both of them right in front of you while they watch your ass starve. And I know very well that we all know someone like that. It could be one of your little ugly ass cousins or your siblings or one of your hungry ass friends. So a lot of you at this point already know that your boy grew up in Africa. And back in my old school in Nigeria, we always had to pay for lunch. Whereas here in the United States, a lot of kids in different schools got to eat free food. Now even though the food was complete garbage, you can't really complain. It's free food. Like this was not no A1 steak that was perfectly cooked by your boy Gordon Ramsay. This was that 2 weeks old sloppy Joe that was grabbed out of the fridge and thrown into the microwave by your girl Shaniqua, who probably ain't even wash her hands after taking a fat ass doodle in the toilet. So when I started schooling in the United States, I was happy that I was going to be getting free food. Well, cause for one, I was broke, alright? I ain't had shit. And growing up with a black African dad who was making about 75 bands a year, but loved living frugal, certainly wasn't helping at all. So I had 2 choices. I either had to wake up super early in the morning to make my own food, or just go with whatever it is that they were serving in school that day. So that's what I did. And sometimes, the food they be serving don't even be filling you up, I gotta be honest. Like they legit just feed you just about enough so you don't starve. And that kind of reminds me of the old days back in the 1700s, back when folks barely got fed. You know what I mean? Please, massa, can I have some more food? No, boy, that's all you get. Now get back to work. But massa, I work real hard today, massa. Don't you think I deserve a little bit more food? The only thing you'll deserve is another whoosh. If you don't get back to work, boy, get. I'm joking. But nah, like seriously though, like if you gonna feed the students, then feed them all the way. Cause when you don't, you're gonna get those little hungry ass kids that won't stop asking you for your lunch. And you can't really blame them. It's just that some of these kids probably just don't even get fed at home. So the school lunch and breakfast is all they get to eat. And it's kind of sad when you think about it because a lot of these teenagers are living below poverty. Now the high school that I went to was not the best for a lot of reasons. Well, for one, the school was in the middle of the hood, and the only thing the majority of the students there cared about was throwing hands and getting their hands on some broccoli so they can get rocket high in the bathroom. Now even though the high school wasn't perfect, it definitely had its upside. For example, meet Mrs. Cook. This woman was the school lunch lady, and she had the brilliant idea of serving the students free dessert after lunch. And that money was coming directly out of her pockets, which I thought was freaking dope because she legit didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? That money was coming out of her pocket. So one day I was chilling in the cafeteria with my classmates, and Mrs. Cook walked out of the kitchen and gave an announcement that she would start handing out free cookies after lunch was served. Now at first, I didn't really think much of it. It was just cookies. I'm pretty sure everyone has had cookies before. So as they started passing out the cookies, she walked up to me and then handed me one. I looked at it and I was impressed by the size of this thing. Like, this shit was huge. Pause. But nah, like seriously though, like you know them giant sugar cookies you get from Wendy's? Yes, those ones, right? Now take one of those and multiply it by 2. Like, I had never seen a cookie that big before in my life. And my goodness, that shit smelled good. So I then took a bite out of it. Bro, that shit was bussin', my guy. Like, up until that point, bro, I had never tasted a cookie that was that good. And I know very well that some of the people that made those cookies probably didn't even wash their hands after using the bathroom. But I literally did not care, bro. Like, they could have dipped their fingers inside the doodle water and I still would have ate them cookies. But as they finished passing out the cookies, there was one tiny little problem. There wasn't enough cookies to go around. And when niggas started hearing how fire them cookies were, everyone, I'm talking about everyone, wanted to try that shit. The entire school, bro. And what happens when you don't got enough cookies to go around for the whole school? That's right, niggas start wilding out. Meet Helen, aka Miss Chungus. Helen was one of those hot Cheeto girls that was always loud as fuck and was always trying to run a fade with the other girls. Oh, and she was about 400 pounds, and that's why we calling her Miss Chungus. So one day, when we was eating lunch in the school cafeteria, Miss Cook brought out 5 big pans of chocolate chip cookies and placed them on the table. And as she was about to start passing them out, this big ass gorilla, Miss Chungus, stood up from her table and started sprinting full speed, bro. I'm looking at her, I'm like, bro, how is she running that fast with your big EDP 445 looking ass? And as soon as the other students saw her ass running towards the cookies, they started running too, because they knew that if she got to them cookies first, there ain't gonna be nothing left for everyone else. And before I knew it, the whole cafeteria turned into chaos, bro. People started swinging at each other. And when I looked over at Miss Chungus, who started all of this commotion, bro, I saw this woman slamming niggas, bro. Like she was not playing no games. And while she was causing all this chaos, her ass was shoving all them chocolate chip cookies into her backpack. And one of the school lunch lady ran to the principal's office to inform her of what was going on. And when the principal got there, she immediately called the school police to drag this woman out. Bro, it took 4 people to drag this girl out the cafeteria, bro. 4 people. If that doesn't tell you how strong this bitch was, I don't know what will. Unfortunately though, for some of the other students, we didn't really get to eat the cookie that day. And the lunch lady, Mrs. Cook, saw how crazy people were going over her cookies. And she knew very well at that very moment that this was going to be the start of a successful business. So she started selling them instead of giving them away for free. And as for Miss Chungus, well, she was later expelled from the school. I haven't seen that woman ever since that day. Yo, thank you so much for watching this video. The channel has been growing really fast. Like, we literally passed 10,000 subscribers not that long ago. And now we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate every single one of y'all watching this video, you feel me? And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Link will be down in the description below. And if you made it this far into the video, check out some of my other animations. You know what I'm saying? They fire. You're not gonna regret it, you feel me? I spent a lot of time working on it. So if you could just share it with friends and families, that will really put a smile on my face. Because I spent up to like 40 to 50 hours making these videos for y'all entertainment, you feel me? And also by sharing the video, you are supporting this channel a lot. So don't forget to leave a comment down below. I love you guys, and peace.